Before we can get swifty and start this theory video, I want to give a shout out to this video's sponsor, Quid. I've talked before about this app regarding Steven Universe, but did you know they also have Rick and Morty stickers and figures? So let's start looking through some Rick and Morty packs. Well, here's a free one, and another free one, and another. I mean, that's great for me, because if there's one thing I like, it's free stuff, and I'm sure many of you are the same. After you have exhausted your supply of free packs, you'll have to use coins to buy more. Thankfully, you can get some free coins every few hours. They also have sales on both coin and sticker packs often, which is awesome. You literally blink and miss these sales though, so act quickly. And speaking of stickers, if you have an iPhone, you can send stickers to your friends on iMessage. I love just spamming people with them when they least expect it. Also, I've been on the app again a lot lately, so if you send me a friend request, there's a good chance I will accept, and if you want, we can even trade. Right now I'm looking for anything I don't have for seniors or Rick and Morty in exchange for any of my duplicates. Links will be in the description below to download the app for iOS and Android. Enjoy the video! Hey everyone, this is Hailey from Kitsune Universe, and continuing with our week of spotlighting cartoons we normally don't, I have my first Rick and Morty video. Those of you who've been fans of this channel for a long time might be surprised that I'm making theories on an Adult Swim show because I am not the biggest fan of adult cartoons, although I have covered Samurai Jack in the past. But after watching Rick and Morty, I have become quite interested in the story and the lore of the show. So for today's video, I'm going to be discussing the Galactic Federation, also known as Rick's arch-nemesis. Also, just a warning, I might say some of the stuff wrong, as we are dealing with a lot of alien things in this show, and with that comes a lot of strange names. Despite their status as the #1 enemy of all Rick Sanchez's, we've seen relatively little of the galaxy's ruling civilization in the course of the show, and they've been defeated almost as quickly as they've been introduced, without the show dwelling too much into them. But that's how things usually are in Rick and Morty. And despite their small appearances, there's a lot to be gleaned from the show and external sources about the Galactic Federation. Particularly, who are they, what are they like, and how did they come to rule over the galaxy? First things first, the Galactic Federation isn't exactly a federation. A federal government is a government created from representatives of member states on equal footing, or member species, when talking about a federation of different planets. This is not the case in the Galactic Federation, which is clearly dominated by a specific species, the Gromflomites. Bug-like bipedal aliens that appear to hold all governmental positions in the Federation, big or small. So who are the Gromflomites, where are they from, and how did they form their empire? We actually know a lot about them and their physiology. There are two kinds of Gromflomites, the hunchback, light green kind, all referred to as workers, and the upright, darker green, all referred to as drones. MYKAL is an example of one of these drones. As we've seen in the show, the drones are the upper class of the Gromflomite society. They hold the better jobs, such as commanders, real estate dealers, and news anchors. They hold political power, as all political figures in the Federation Capitol building were drones, and they appear to have actual names as opposed to numbers, like with the workers. The workers are the underclass. They have numbers in place of names, they hold simple jobs such as custom workers or soldiers, and they hold no positions of power. A key difference between the appearance of workers and drones, which clues us into another key aspect of Gromflomite culture, is clothes. The workers wear nothing, while the drones are clothed. Clothes hold a great value in Gromflomite culture. As soon as the Galactic Federation's currency collapsed, the members of the government as well as the drones in Jerry's workplace started threatening each other for their jackets and pants. One background character can be heard saying, "He who controls the pants controls the galaxy!" It seems that in the absence of their currency, clothes become a de facto currency, which holds value in Gromflomite society. This is very similar to gold on Earth, a form of currency for people to go back to in the case our modern digital currency fails. So we know who the Gromflomites are, and a little info about how their species is and society works, but we still don't know how they came to be such a galactic power. I believe the answer to that lies in their physiology, as in the way they function as a species, specifically their tendency to self-organize into servant and master classes, and their ability to reproduce. The key to the Federation's success lies in their ability to maintain a functioning society in the universe of Rick and Morty. A universe of mystery, violence, crime, hive minds, alien parasites, and chaos, it is difficult for any society to come up on top and advance in such an environment. The universe of Rick and Morty is full of beings capable of destroying planets in a matter of seconds, and bringing an entire species to ruin. The Gromflomites' physiology allowed them to overcome these obstacles. They were naturally predisposed to order as much as their universe was predisposed to chaos. Their youngest hatch into a system of control, which makes the formation of a society more efficient. While other civilizations had to evolve over thousands of years, Gromflomites had their civilization prepared for them from birth. In the Federation's official Tumblr page, we can see various propaganda posts released by the Federation both before and after their collapse. One in particular taught worker Gromflomites about how to eat their own young. It revealed just how many possible offspring a single Gromflomite can produce. This rate of reproduction and the ability to naturally organize as many Gromflomites as possible into a society gave them an advantage they needed to conquer the galaxy as soon as they invented space travel. And even after their galactic system has collapsed, those advantages didn't go away. I believe that the Gromflomite species will eventually reorganize itself based on the same principles it used to organize the first time, and if nobody else stands up to them before they do, they'll take over the galaxy again. Perhaps much faster than everybody thinks. On their Tumblr, one worker Gromflomite mentions that the post-apocalypse seemed to have passed not 2 months after the Federation collapsed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Gromflomites will be back on their feet and out for revenge by the end of the 3rd season of Rick and Morty, but only time will tell. And with that wraps up my first Rick and Morty theory video. It was a short one, but look forward to more in the future. If you enjoyed the video and are already subscribed to the channel, please click the little bell icon to get notifications from when we upload if you haven't already. It'd mean a lot to us, and you'll be the first to know about the next time we do a Rick and Morty theory video. After all, Season 3 is going to be airing sometime soon, and we will be sure to cover it. I would also like to once again thank my friend Charles for writing the script to this theory video. As I always do, a link to his Tumblr blog will be put in the description below. And once again, thank you to my many Patreon supporters. You guys are a huge reason as to why we can get the opportunity to talk about these other cartoons. Make sure to stay tuned for other videos we have coming in the following week. Thanks for watching!